Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the New York Times crossword for today, Monday, November 3rd. Let's get started with Fizzy Pop. That's soda. Eve's mate, Adam. Film that may have inspired Sharknado. Jaws? I've never seen Sharknado, but I assume there's a shark in it. Jurassic Park Beast, a dino. Or a T-Rex? Roaring 20s style, informally. Deco, like Art Deco, so probably T-Rex then. Yawning, you're sleepy, you're tired, you're bored. Land on the... Is this Tigris or Tigris? I think it's Tigris. Hey, this is Iran or Iraq? I'm not sure. I think I... Diddly squat. Okay, it's Iraq. Pin, e.g. Don't know. Slang for a huge fan is a stan. Large-toothed whale. An orca. I mean, it's not a whale, but okay. Guitarist in slang. And they're the axe man, I believe. They play the axe. Six-pack abs. Physicians are docs. This is an access code. Singer Morrison. Jim Morrison, probably. I think that's a person. Restaurant handout, a menu. Naomi Osaka. Pint size. Small? Is that all you want? Pioneering computer engineer Ada Lovelace. Fleming. I saw Fleming, 3 letters, like it's Ian, but no, some other Ian, some other Fleming. I don't know who this is. Apple's digital assistant is Siri. Ari maybe? Enticing scent is an aroma. Olympics reward you with medals. Secluded valleys are dells. Line for Lassie. A leash. They try to trick you by thinking it's a line from the show. Stray feline is an alley cat. Access code alley cat. Are these AC things? Oh, area. One time might be seen on a chain link fence. Area closed. Skull is a cranium. Better Call Saul. Good show. Guffaw in internet lingo. LOL. Abruptly call off one's plans. To bail. To I think probably. Oompa band instruments a tuba. So yeah, let's say bail. Gooey goody. A s'more, probably. Arizona City, Yuma. Overly eager personal injury lawyer, an ambulance chaser. So it is AC things. Happy as a clam. Roma tomato. Record art space. Album cover? Sure. It's a space for record art related to a record. Oodles is many. Rocks to a bartender is ice. Ice. I suppose so is probably yeah. Masala chai. Sure, that's tea. Shaded purple mauve. Eli Whitney invented the cotton gin. More than a snack, a meal. Leah, maybe? Clairol product? They make hair dye, maybe? Depend on its rely. The E of Holmes, yes, Erie, Lake Erie. Holmes is Great Lakes mnemonic. Gangster, aka Scarface. I've never seen Scarface. Could I tell you who any of the people are? It starts A. Al Capone. Uvia, that is part of the I. So is that who the movie Scarface was based on? As I see it, to texters. IMO. August birth sign, Leo. Give a talking to. Scold, I don't know. Emulates a tree frog or ballerina. Leaves, we'll say scold. Dispense carefully. To dole out, to apportion, to... Apple on desk is an iMac. Word for derby or coaster, roller. To allot. Red hot flow is lava. Morning waker upper. Starts with A. I don't know. Americano? Doesn't fit. Christopher, who directed The Dark Knight Rises. Christopher Nolan. Thrill, elate. Classic teen sleuth Nancy Drew. Alarm clock. French with is avec. Local is not an express train. Gotta run later. Recording studio effect. Echo? I thought like you would record in a studio to not get echo, but okay. Gender specific possessive. Hers? Allah. Leave. ACs are summer coolers. Sure. Word made up of 4 main compass points. News and Mrs. Doubtfire. Aussie critters are ruse, giving us Loco, Ocho, and TKOs. On the apps, you're looking for dates. Color of the second hardest connections category, blue. Prepare as a Thanksgiving turkey. Stuff. Have to have, you need it. Audience members, they don't have magic trick. Well, that's a plant. Baby foods are purees. Typical number of objects, 7, yeah. Summer hours in New York City. Eastern Daylight Time. You carve a turkey. Sure. You also stuff it, and those are both parts of preparation. Let's start the Wordle with carve today. Alone. Abode. What's left? I don't think a poke is a word. I can't say atone because there's no N. Awoke. And the connections. Sea monkey, jigsaw puzzle. Okay, these are all 2-word phrases, more or less. Red things? Things famously red? The thing is, like, I mean, whoopee cushions, I think, typically are red. They're not as bright red as these things, but... And like, I can imagine some of these other things being red, so I'm not going to submit this group. But this is a plausible guess. There's like toys that you put together, construction toys in a way. Lego set, Light Bright, jigsaw puzzle, kind of pickup sticks. Not in love with that. Inflatable things. There's a whoopee cushion. That, I mean, well, you don't inflate that, but it has air in it, right? Water wings, a balloon animal, and a bouncy castle. These all have air in them. And there's phrases ending with animals, but that's such a vague category. Can that really be it? I think it all holds together if I do that, right? Yeah, I've put everything in exactly one group that way. All right, so what group would I like to start with? I guess this red things is probably like yellow. Construction toys is probably blue. Things with air in them would be green, so I guess ending with animals might be purple? I don't love that, but... Got the name right, even. Okay, and then I guess construction toys would be next. they're not construction toys exactly. They're colorful toys, maybe. Except jigsaw puzzle doesn't quite fit. Things with a lot of pieces, sure. And I said things with air in them is probably green, right? Things filled with air. Okay, I nailed it today. Identified all the groups before submitting any of them. Got the right names for all but one of them, basically. By the way, why things that are red instead of red things? I think this should be called red things. And then I figured out what color they all were. This, I mean, surely today was an easy one. Yes. All right, well, that's today's New York Times puzzles. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.